Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sade. If this is your first time here, welcome and thank you for joining me today. So today's video, I am going to be dyeing my eyebrows right here in my bathroom, and I want to show you guys how I groom them and how I'll be taking care of them now that we are not able to, get our normal salon visits and things of that nature. I hope you all are staying safe and that you and your family members are safe. This is such a crazy time right now. Just praying for you all, praying that everyone stays safe and healthy. And if you're a business owner or if you're unemployed right now, praying for you that God continues to provide for you and keep you in this time, and just keep your trust in Him. That's my message for you. He will not leave you nor forsake you, and just rest in peace and have peace in knowing that I know that's hard. I'm not in that situation. I'm working. I know, from others how hard that can be. So just praying for you, keep your spirits lifted, and if you can get creative during this time, do so. Some miraculous things, some awesome things, that opportunities and things like that can happen in times of distress and in uncertain circumstances. I have seen that happen before, so keep believing and keep trusting and keep your faith. But this video is about me grooming my brows and things like that, and I haven't uploaded a video since all of this has happened with COVID and the quarantine and all that. What had happened was that my laptop, it did an update and I thought it died. I could not get my laptop to start working, so while I could film, I couldn't edit any videos. And as I was walking up to the Apple store, they had just announced that they were going to shut down all stores. So with my laptop in my arms, I had to turn right back around and go home. And somehow, some way, I figured out how to get it working again, and that's why I am here with a video. So if you want to know how I can or how I groom my brows and dye them, just keep watching. Okay guys, so here are my brows. I have clean skin. The only thing I've done was cleanse my face. I used my toner and a little bit of serum because I have some spots that I'm trying to get rid of, but I have not put on my daytime moisturizer yet, so I just have clean skin. So you just want to start with clean skin and clean hands. Okay, so then my brows, I'm only going to, prior to doing the dye, is brush through them just so they are in somewhat of a placement. Just brush through them so none of the brow hairs are clumped together, and then that's it. The first time that I did this, I thought it was a good idea to not tweeze them or do anything like that prior to doing the dye, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be sensitive. So it does tell you on the packaging that you can do a skin test on your arm somewhere to see if you'll be irritated, but I was like, I just won't tweeze prior to, just so that your pores and everything aren't open. And sometimes when I tweeze, every now and then I do have a hair that comes out a little bit too harshly, and if there's it may cause a little bit of bleeding or whatever, so I don't want any open skin when I'm applying this. So you can tweeze afterwards, and don't be afraid if you would dye a hair that you do want to tweeze. You're gonna tweeze it out anyway, so just get the dye on and then you can shape them up afterwards. I'll give you guys one more look at the hair. So you see there some hair that I want to tweeze, and this is my good brow, this is my struggle brow. But anyway, so I have the tint kit and I got it in the color medium. It looked pretty dark on my friend, so I thought, I have pretty dark hair, and I just thought, you can do 1 or 2 applications. Last time I did this, I did 2 applications, and the medium brown worked well for me with my dark brow hair, and also it's cheaper. So everything that I use today, I will have linked below for your convenience, so you can go check that out. I don't know why the dark brown was more expensive on Amazon, but that's just the way it is. So I'm opening up the kit, and it has your instructions. It has some like toothpick type of thing. These are the applicators basically. This is the developer, and then there's like a little pot. So all of that comes in this little box. It ships, oh well, I have Prime, but it ships really fast. And then this is the little pot that you put your formula in, or the dye formula. And then I have this little pack of the capsules. So the powder is in here. And last time I did a whole capsule and I didn't even use it all. So I'm going to try to just open it up, put it in the pot, add in the developer, and then stir it up, and then that's it. And then you do your application. So I'm gonna try to just use half of this capsule this time and not the whole capsule, because I felt like I just threw half the product away because I didn't need all of it. If we were in quarantine right now, I would suggest having a friend over and you guys can share a capsule and both have your brows done. But since we're not able to do that right now, or if you don't live with someone that you can use the extra product on, try to put it in half. So I've got my paste here, and I successfully was able to use only half the capsule. I did spill a little bit, but I'm glad I was able to get like not even a full half, but this is definitely more than enough. Okay, so then you simply take it and just try to put it on over your brow hair, like so. And I try to follow my brow shape to the best of my ability, but you want it to be fully saturated. I didn't have that problem with it like dyeing my skin and looking uneven, but I do have a little paper towel, a little cloth one, that if you want to just do this to kind of clean it up a little bit while it's doing its thing, you can do that. And I don't know if I said this, but I did do 2 applications. The first one was pretty good, but then I wanted a second one. So I think it's been at least 2 minutes. So I am going to wipe this off now using another clean paper towel. And you just want to get it a little bit damp, and then just gently wipe it off. All right guys, so my camera died, I am back. So remember before when I came in like this? So no, they're not groomed, but they are darker. So I take my witch hazel actually first on a cotton round and just kind of clean up the area. This is also very soothing. Nothing's really coming off. You don't want to get too sweaty immediately after application. It's just like the same rules you would follow if you were self-tanning at home. So don't like scrub your face or anything for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to brush my hairs up, and my apologies if this isn't the perfect way to do things, but this is how I clean up my brows. So I pretty much like this, you can tell is my natural shape, right? And then these hairs are not a part of that formation, so I am going to tweeze those. I'm just gonna get a few of the outliers, and then I just brush through them. And then depending on how long it's only been a little bit of time for me. I may have to use my little manicure scissors, and I like them because they're kind of curved. And These might need to be tightened up. Why are they so loose? Just go across the top. I really like to do this, is my favorite part because it really gets them nice and clean. Or if you have one of those little facial razors, you can get a lot of the peach fuzz in the middle or around the sides. And that's it. I feel like it just really shapes my face, and waking up a little bit like this makes me feel just a little bit better. So let me wash my hands really quick. And now what I want to do is, if you feel like underneath is a little, it's not as dyed, so I can easily fix that by adding a little powder or pencil or whatever you like to use. I'm out of my pencil right now, so I'm just using a little bit of my darker shadows here, and just give that nice clean shape underneath. So I just filled that in where the dye just was being a little bit stubborn and didn't want to dye right there. So, and fix up the tail. So that feels a little bit more together for like if I'm gonna wear makeup or something. And I always comb the front of my brow forward just so it's not so dark. And I think the camera and the lighting is making it look a little bit darker than what it is like in real life, a little bit more intense. But there's that. And then I just want to take my daytime moisturizer, add a little bit of this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Like a little squirt of that. And I always have to shake this up. And take a little drop here, the tiniest little bit. Just gives my daytime moisturizer a little bit of a tint to it. You can wear, I can apply both separately, but I mixed them one day on my fingers. I'm like, I really like that. Just to give me a little bit of a glow. And obviously my SPF, because I'm gonna go for a walk later, and it does that, a little bit of a glow. So it's not a lot of coverage or anything, but it makes me feel a little bit more put together. On my eyes, at least mask a little bit of that redness. And on my neck, even out my skin tone. And then I could add a little bit of concealer just to kind of correct some spots, but I don't really care that much today. I'll wash my hands again. And then I've been using this clear lash and brow gel and applying a lip gloss. And that has kind of been my everyday quarantine look. So I haven't been wearing mascara or anything, lashes or anything, but it's nice to just kind of comb through them so they're not all bunched together. So this is by e.l.f. And then I love this little sparkly lip gloss from Rimmel. Like I said, I will try to link everything below. That just makes me feel so much better. So one more look at the brows. And the skin, the complexion looks so much nicer. Got on my comfy little outfit. And that is it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, everything will be linked below. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Stay safe, be blessed, and I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.